The accomplishment I'm most proud of is this library, this building, this contribution to our community. I felt like this is the college of this community, and we need to have a building and a library that represents that. So it's got to be the best. Well, my name is Anne Teed Lloyd. Originally, I was hired as a reference librarian. Then the director of the library retired. I was asked to take over that role. I think always the most valuable thing was to be able to work with students. For any faculty member being here and staff members, all of us help these students move ahead. And it's a privilege. It's really a privilege. When I come in and see students here using the different parts of the library, I am just delighted.
My name is Mason. I'm a first year here at MPC. I graduated from Carmel High School. I think the library is great for everyone at the campus. I personally use it multiple times a week.
Hi, my name is Nolan Nakiaweno. The library is great. It's my favorite place here on campus. Everyone's nice to me. They have a lot of good books.
Hi, my name is Ivan Hora. Studying in the cafeteria, studying at the student center, like it's loud. There's a bunch of people talking. Without the specific areas designated for study, I don't think this campus would function, I'm not gonna lie.
It's just way more than a place for books. People go here for academic support, for tutoring, for technical assistance, for the cafe. Like, all of that is housed in that space. So the traditional library from 40, 50 years ago, that doesn't exist anymore. This is all new, this is all different, all reimagined.
I went to a meeting that was held by the state, and it was about getting capital outlay funds. And I realized that we've got a lot of things that we need to do to be able to be considered, let alone chosen. I saw a list that came out from the state of California Community College, and the list was suggesting what things might be helpful for your application. One was, do you have a foundation? And I stopped and thought, we need a foundation.
My name is Marilyn Gustafson, and I was hired as the first full-time executive director of the MPC Foundation. Anne Teed was one of the very first people I met when I was hired by the foundation. She was absolutely dedicated to changing people's lives through education. And she realized this by being the engineer and architect for this beautiful library and technology center and planting the seed for the MPC Foundation. Anne had a vision and a dream. She wanted them to have the very best opportunities to learn and interact with the newest and latest technology. And she would not compromise her dream for anything.
When I found out the news that we were going to be on the list to receive the money, I was absolutely delighted, but also aware that a very big job was beginning. And I thought, we only get to do this once. It's got to be the best.
We would hold luncheons and meetings in the Family and Consumer Science Building, which is right next door. And so donors were able to watch the building under construction, and Anne would paint her dream of all of the student-centered workstations, all of the individual study rooms, and the Food for Thought Lounge.
Libraries have always been central hubs of communities, of learning, of knowledge, of content. Monterey Peninsula is a beautiful place. You don't get that view in many places, so having a space where you can sit, study, relax, be safe, and have a phenomenal view is just great.
That view on the top floor, I'll be burnt out studying for like 3 hours straight staring at a textbook, and then I'll just like stand at the glass just looking over. I'm just like, it's so peaceful, it's so peaceful.
I consider the library a second home to me. One day when I have to leave here, it's really going to be kind of heartbreaking.
Having had the opportunity to bring something really wonderful to the people of this community, it means less about me and more about a structure that will be here for many years and is beautiful here 25 years later. It's still beautiful, and it's for our community, and that's what I feel that my role has been. I hope people will appreciate this. I hope they'll come use the college as much as possible.
I hope Mary Ann fully appreciates what she accomplished. If it were not for Mary Ann Teed, for her dreams, her dedication, and her hard work, this library would never have been a reality. Congratulations, Mary Ann. I am delighted to see you honored.
I would have to say that receiving the Distinguished Retiree Award is a great honor, and I really am deeply moved by this.